Hi everyone, welcome back to Do You Want to Craft a Snowman? Today is June 27th. It is a lot later than normal. I've had not a busy week, but things going on. Yesterday I went to the doctor for my follow-up from my tiny medical surgery, and I had intended on getting this done early today, but then I didn't have an idea. I had an idea, but I didn't know how I was going to execute it. And I really still don't. This may be a flop, so, it is what it is. Anyway, I have some water. I got some paint. We're going to take this Dollar Tree wood hanging decor and we're going to paint it brown. And then we're going to paint over it white. I am using this Anita's all purpose acrylic paint. I don't think I purchased this. If so, did it come from Joann Fabric? I either got this in a thrift haul or from, I don't even think Joann sell this. I got it from a thrift haul most likely. Not a thrift haul, a thrift excursion. So I want the background to be brown because the what I wanted to do is stain it, but I don't have a stain with me in this work area where I'm working at, creating a mess more so than anything. I hope that you all are doing well. I am doing okay. So I think this one I used a couple of months ago now because I haven't did any real painting in a while, but and it's set up. The glue or whatever was in here set up, and so it's hard. And I was like, oh, that'd be really good for that. Can you hear it? It's not even going anywhere. So I thought that would be a very good thing to do. Then I was like, well, shoot, no one's going to be able to see the whole project because we don't have fancy the mental, first of all, to edit and take pictures and do all that other stuff. The know how, second of all, and then the patience, third of all. I'm not sure how the weather is where you all are, but the heat is hot. It's hotter than hot. It's like you go outside and for me, I'm like, why did I even go outside? It's that hot right now. And, summer, we are almost finished with our first official month of no school. And it's only just beginning, right? It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. But anyway, so I wanted to just put a coat of brown down, let it dry. It's drying fairly quickly because I didn't put a much on. I didn't want to put a lot on. And now, if you had seen earlier, I had drawn on it with a pencil, just a plain old pencil. And what I was doing is trying to visualize how I wanted it to be on the side. And the reason why I chose brown is because I didn't want to paint over black. I didn't want to have to try to fight. But then I felt like brown would be a good color because I was going to stain it with some spray stains. Actually, I was going to take the stain and just take a napkin and rub it down. But I feel like this option is okay as well because I'm not fully prepared for failure. Okay, I'm not whoever is right, but sometimes you got to fail to succeed, and I'm okay with having a failed project to succeed in this because I always thought that I could do some painting stuff, but you know what? It's okay if I can't. I have realized that I can't be perfect at all, and I definitely can't be good at everything. Some people, when the talent was being passed out, some people got it. They went back for seconds, thirds, 20ths, and some of us barely made it to the front of the line and got the scraps, right? Because I know my mom used to always tell me, you can't walk and chew gum at the same time because, I was clumsy or I was this or I was that. So s- some things you have to hone in. You can't just assume that because I pick up a paintbrush because I can cut a piece of paper that I'm going to be able to create magic right away. And then some people are that good, right? And I love those people. Those people that say, "Oh, I don't even. I'm self-taught." I had a former coworker who could play the piano, kind of like that, self-taught. I'm like, I always wanted to sit down at the piano and just be able to play, right? Didn't happen. Not gonna happen. I can play. It's just not gonna sound good. It's gonna be like, who? Why is the cat dancing on the keyboard? You know. Anyway, so we got this first coat down, and this is all we're gonna do. But what I'm gonna do is on the sides, I'm gonna go ahead and get the sides done. All right. So dilemma. The number one dilemma is I can't draw. Okay. Number one dilemma. Number two dilemma is I can't draw. So we're gonna take advantage of previous things that we have had in our um, grasp at some point during this year. And I believe we did, and we took apart a truck for this one. All right. So now we got this little tree on the side. You can barely see it, but we got the tree. I want to kind of sketch out everything. And then I feel like I probably could have just whisked that on. Now, I'm nervous, but we're going to do it together. So our snowman is going to kind of start right here. One, maybe a little bit bigger. Let's do a little bit bigger. I mean, you don't be afraid to mess up, right? Because you can always start over. Two, just two, and then three. Now, the problem with this top part is you can't see much, but it should be a little bit more rounder. We're not going to get it that round, and that's okay. It's okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pen, and I'm going to draw a hat on. Even though it's not that round, I'm still going to draw a hat as if it was roundest. It's the roundest, plumpest uh, fruit in the group of fruitings, okay? And then I'm going to draw a thin little line right here. And then, let's go this, okay? And then I'm going to come here, and that's it. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and take our black first. And I'm going to do the hat. So this is a different kind. This is Crafter's Companion Sheena. And we're going to use, I'm trying to get a thicker brush, but that's okay. Okay, so I chose to go ahead and use the red. This, I don't know what it's from. It's Apple Barrel Hot Rod Red. It's not red, though. Um, it looks cool, but it's not red. I don't know if it looks like a hot rod or not, but it's definitely not red. I don't know what color it is. I'm just going to sit this here, put this on here because I don't have a palette. Oh, crud. That's okay. We do have paper towels. You know, like I said, if this doesn't come out well, then I just won't worry about it. Because sometimes you just got to embrace the fact that you can't do everything the way you think you can. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to put this here. Now, the reason why I'm being bold right there is because I'm just going to brush up. His top hat is huge, right? It's long. I think at the end of this, I will be proud of it though, because it'll be all me. I didn't copy a picture and transfer it, which is what I was trying to find. I couldn't find a picture that was long enough to fit this wood. So that's really one of the things that got us in this lovely predicament. I don't know how you feel about not being able to find stuff that you're looking for, but I felt a little bit on the I can't believe I can't find it. Um, the problem also is my paintbrushes are not what I need. What I need a hard paintbrush. something that's going to not this thing. I'm using it. I'm going to use what I have because I bought a lot of little cheap paintbrushes and I have a few expensive paintbrushes, but the real thing is I don't know how to paint. So if you can't paint, you can have $1 million equipment and it's still going to look like you know what you're doing. As well as you can have some, inexpensive material and make it look like $1 million material. What we're doing is just trying to get by, okay? Scratching and surviving, you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to get by. I'm holding my breath. All right, so I think that looks good. Now we're going to do this part. I think I'm going to try stippling. Is it stippling? Only on this part because we're going to go back in with that little brush and clean it up some. Yeah, I like that. I'm put this here. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on this and then get ready for his body. You know, not that I'm bragging. I think it's looking okay. I think I made a mistake though. I think I should have just went ahead and went across. I think that's where I need to do. Yeah, I should have did that. So now we're gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of white on it. The magic is happening. The magic or disappointment of time gone by is happening. I'm enjoying myself though. I really, the next time I do some painting, I think that I'll have my act together. And what does that mean? I'm gonna have my little paint palette out. I'm gonna have more protective layers out. Um, or it's gonna be more haphazard like it is today. I don't know. I'll have more than one brush. I remember when I lived in Mississippi, I should say, and I had got into some crafting, right? I was kind of feeling doing some Bob Ross paintings, right? And this is the first one of the first time I had taken account of Hobby Lobby doing their clearance stuff. See, the problem is I need to make this like that. I need to not be afraid, okay? And that's what we're about to do. Not be afraid. I need to make him more round because he's a snowman. He don't live in Texas. Just the creator does. He live in a spot where it snows and you can go outside and enjoy yourself. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix my little skimpy drawing. Cause at the end of the day, you know whose project this is? Mine. And if it's crap, we can just always paint over it. I think I gotta. I'm learning to not be afraid of making visual mistakes that I'm gonna share with people. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got that. Move this out the way. All right. Okay. Looks a lot better already. And then the next one, we'll give a little bit more. I feel like they went to the burger joint and they ate burgers. And this is the result of them actually, enjoying themselves and not being, oh, I'm only gonna eat salad. I'm only gonna have a salad today. No, no, no. I always tell my friends, like, if we going out to eat, I'm gonna eat whatever I want because we out to eat. I'm not gonna be healthy. I'm gonna be happy. Okay. Then up here, I need to be careful up here because I don't want to re-drag that out. I feel like I should have made his face. There we go. There we go. A little bit more rounded. And I'm just trying to curve the paintbrush in. So if you're missing something, that stroke, I'm just doing that. Making a half circle moon type of thing. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up these little splotches. You can't see them that well, but I can. And then we'll come back and put the dots. Now we're going to go back to the black paint. And I'm going to give it one circle right here. The paint isn't dry that well. So I think I might need to let it dry some. Yeah, we'll let it dry. We don't want to ruin our, I'm going to dip that in there. We don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to let it dry and then we'll come back and put some buttons on it. All right, so we're dry and I went ahead and did our first little coal piece. And it's not perfect because lumps of coal are perfect Christmas gifts, but not perfect on the snowman, right? I can imagine lumps of coals are probably either used coal that's kind of been shook out the fire or brand new coal pieces. But if if I were in those times, I don't know if I would get a snowman some coal. Even a carrot kind of, it's questionable. But you know what? It's okay. Cause he had a corncob pipe, right? All right, so we're gonna do his eyes. Now he looked like he angry. Let's there we go. I have to tell you all, I was super nervous about doing this, and I am still super nervous about doing this one. I am out of my crafty league and crafty comfort zone. I am also left-handed, so with zero experience. So I feel sometimes when I watch my right-handed counterparts do certain things, I'm like, oh, I could probably try and do that, and then I don't do it because I'm nervous. All right, so we're gonna put that black in the water, and now I think what we're gonna do is just go ahead and attempt to give him a carrot. Can I do that? Like, can we say that we did that? This one is Craft Smart. This is Michael's. I purchased this. I also purchased the uh crackle crackle barrel apple barrel white. I thought it said Snow White, but I think it may be another one because I had some projects I was working on. All right, so we're just going to, I mean, we're taking a walk on the wild side, dropping the paint, I mean, dipping the paint over the image that we just completed, that we just said we was afraid to work on, and we're almost done, you know? The only thing I probably would do different is make his hat come out a little bit further, but you know what? Uh-oh, I'm happy. I am super duper happy with it. It's the first time for everything when you create things, yeah? Nicholas is telling me that he's hungry and he still has a lot of time left before dinner for him. He smells my, I'm cooking dinner for us, the humans. So he may smell that. Now I probably should have did this in a little bit of lighter color. So what I'm going to do is try my best to go over it a few times to make it and I have to remember that this is paint, it's not alcohol marker. It's not going to get darker until it dries and it goes over. So I'm going to give it a few coats, and then when it finishes, we'll come back and check this carrot out. So coat one is dry, and let's go coat two. I think we only need two coats, but let's just check it out. Oh yeah, two coats is good. I kind of want it. I don't know how else, besides getting like up on it like that, close, my face in it to get it mm, how I really, really want it. But I'm okay with it being not so neat and amazing because it's neat and amazing to me. It's my first ever painting, and I am very proud of it. All right, so I was going to write welcome on the side, but I don't think we have any room. So what I'm going to do with our green, this is old. This is some old paint. It just has old aesthetics on it, right? Because look, um, this one's an old one too, I believe. I'm not. This one is newer. Yeah, you can tell, right? I don't know if it has copyright on there. Let's see. Yeah, this one says 1988, 2005, and this says 2000, 1988, 2015. So, and then it says 817. I don't know. This is old. I tell you that this one is old. It's not as new as um it kind of looks vintagey a little bit, right? Like it's been sitting in the closet for a long, long time. Do I want? No, you know what? We're not gonna ruin it. So this is our project for. Uh, do you want to craft a snowman? I enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't sound too freaked out by the project. Let me see if I can't fix the camera angle. The answer was no, it would not work out. But anyway, this is our created creation for this month. This month, June. I like it. I'm happy. It's gonna go right in the front of my house for Christmas. He's a cool snowman. He looks a little bit sad right here. Maybe I could fix it and put some hope in his face. I don't know. But anyway, my son will be the judge, and I'll let you know the next time we talk about this kind of project. Anyway, I'll say thank you for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.